nations, and our people that been living here for thousands of years.
Stand up!
We've been fighting for our freedom since the Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria.
Stand up!
Like Geronimo, Sitting Bull, Red Cloud, Crazy Horse, Leonard Peltier.
Stand up!
Now they poisoning the waters for our sons and our daughters, so we on the frontier.
We won!
One nation, one cause, one people, one tribe. Now it's us against the pipeline.
Good day to the citizens of this world today. Anonymous TV and Resistance TV is reporting on NODAPL.
A pipeline leak has spilled tens of thousands of gallons of crude oil into a North Dakota creek roughly 2.5 hours from Cannonball, where protesters are camped out in opposition to the Dakota Access pipeline. Members of the Standing Rock Sioux and other tribes, as well as environmentalists and the Anonymous Collective from around the country, have fought the pipeline project on the grounds that it crosses beneath the lake that provides drinking water to Native Americans. They say the route beneath Lake Oahe puts the water source in jeopardy and would destroy sacred land. North Dakota officials estimate more than 176,000 gallons of crude oil leaked from the Belle Fourche Pipeline into the Ash Coulee Creek. State environmental scientist Bill Suess says a landowner discovered the spill on December 5 near the city of Belfield, which is roughly 150 miles from the epicenter of the Dakota Access pipeline protest camps. The leak was contained within hours of its discovery. Wendy Owen, a spokeswoman for Casper, Wyoming-based Truckers, which operates the Belle Fourche Pipeline. It's not yet clear why electronic monitoring equipment didn't detect the leak. Our source said the pipeline was shut down immediately after the leak was discovered. The pipeline is buried on a hill near Ash Coulee Creek, and the hillside sloughed, which may have ruptured the line, she said. That is our number one theory, but nothing is definitive, anonymous source said. We have several working theories and the investigation is ongoing. Last week, the Army Corps of Engineers said it would deny Dallas-based Energy Transfer Partners the easement it needs to complete the final stretch of the $3.7 billion Dakota Access pipeline. United States Assistant Secretary of the Army Joel and Darcy said the best path forward was to explore alternative routes for the pipeline, something Energy Transfer Partners says it will not do. Energy Transfer Partners says the Dakota Access pipeline would include safeguards such as leak detection equipment and that workers monitoring the pipeline remotely in Texas could close valves within 3 minutes if a breach is detected. Republican President-elect Donald Trump has voiced support for the Dakota Access pipeline. About 5,000 people are still occupying land near the planned construction site. The 6-inch steel Belle Fourche pipeline is mostly underground but was built above ground where it crosses Ash Coulee Creek, Suess said. Anonymous said the pipeline was built in the 1980s and is used to gather oil from nearby oil wells to a collection point. Suess said the spill migrated almost 6 miles from the spill site along Ash Coulee Creek, and it fouled an unknown amount of private and U.S. Forest Service land along the waterway. The creek feeds into the Little Missouri River, but Suess said it appears no oil got that far and that no drinking water sources were threatened. The creek was free-flowing when the spill occurred but has since frozen over. About 60 workers were on site Monday, and crews have been averaging about 100 yards daily in their cleanup efforts, he said. Some of the oil remains trapped beneath the frozen creek. Suess says about 37,000 gallons of oil have been recovered. It's going to take some time, Suess said of the cleanup. Obviously there will be some component of the cleanup that will go towards spring. Truckers has a history of oil field-related spills in North Dakota and Montana, including a January 2015 pipeline break into the Yellowstone River. The 32,000-gallon spill temporarily shut down water supplies in the downstream community of Glendive, Montana, after oil was detected in the city's water treatment system. Truckers operates at least 3 pipeline companies with a combined 1,648 miles of line in Montana, North Dakota, and Wyoming, according to information the companies submitted to federal regulators. Since 2006, the companies have reported 36 spills totaling 320,000 gallons of petroleum products, most of which was never recovered.
Sincerely yours, the Cable Guy. We are the truth that's hiding in the dark. We are the last stand for humanity. We are your neighbors. We are humanity. We are a legion. And we are now. We are the resistance.
Sincerely yours. The sanitation man. Expect
Special
us.
shout-outs in Ohio. Inspect. Operation Second. And the Anonymous Collective.
And I had to start again. Just my children.